Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod, Melchuto, Leolam Vayed. Torah Puppets!
12, sequence 3 in 3, 2, 1. Hello, boys and girls. Once again, this is your roving rabbit reporter with a really bad French accent. Here we go. Have you been enjoying Torah Puppets? I certainly hope so. I also hope that you are still learning a lot about Torah and learning a lot from Torah. You know, boys and girls, way back in our first ever episode of Torah Puppets, we learned that the Torah is very important because it is the way to walk in love and obedience to Yahweh once we've been restored to Yahweh through the saving work of Yeshua Messiah. Oh, boys and girls, we have learned how so very much of a blessing the Torah is. How have we learned this? Well, from Psalm 119 and the Hebrew alphabet. And it all started with the verse 1 of Psalm 119, which reads, "How happy are those whose way of life is blameless, who live by the Torah of Yahweh." Indeed, boys and girls, living by the Torah of God will bring you great blessing. One great blessing I can think of is the chance you boys and girls have had to meet so many wonderful new friends here on Torah Puppets. Let's take the opportunity of this episode to hear what Psalm 119 has to say about Torah by watching all of our new friends recite it to you boys and girls. Of course, we couldn't do it without our good friend Tangerine the cat and the Hebrew alphabet. And since he's patiently waiting with the first letter, the Aleph, well, here we go!
This is going to be a review episode, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
We're all reciting Psalm 119, huh?
Yes.
Ah, so I better pay attention.
Yes.
Shalom, children! Aleph, Psalm 119, verses 1 through 8. How happy are those whose way of life is blameless, who live by the Torah of Adonai. How happy are those who observe his instruction, who seek him wholeheartedly. They do nothing wrong but to live by his ways. You laid down your precepts for us to observe with care. May my ways be steady in observing your laws. Then I will not be put to shame, since I will have fixed my sight on all your mitzvot. I thank you with a sincere heart as I learn your righteous rulings. I will observe your laws. Don't completely abandon me.
Bet. Psalm 119, verses 9 through 16. How can a young man keep his way pure? By guarding it according to your word. I seek you with all my heart. Don't let me stray from your mitzvot. I treasure your word in my heart so that I won't sin against you. Blessed are you, Adonai. Teach me your laws. I proclaim with my mouth all the rulings you have spoken. I rejoice in the way of your instruction more than in any kind of wealth. I will meditate on your precepts, keep my eyes on your ways. I will find my delight in your regulations. I will not forget your word. Yep, 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 yep.
Howdy, y'all. Gimel, Psalm 119, verses 17 through 24. Deal generously with your servant, then I will live and observe your word. Open my eyes so that I will see wonders from your Torah. Though I'm just a wanderer on the earth, don't hide your mitzvot from me. I am continually consumed with longing up for your rulings. You rebuke the proud, the cursed who stray from your mitzvot. Remove scorn and contempt from me, because I observe your instruction, even when princes sit and plot against me. Your servant meditates on your laws. So your instructions are my delight. They are my counselors.
Dalet, Psalm 119, verses 25 through 32. I lie prostrate in the dust. Revive me in keeping with your word. I told you of my ways, and you answered me. Teach me your laws. Make me understand the way of your precepts, and I will meditate on your wonders. I am melting away from anxiety and grief. Renew my strength in keeping with your word. Keep deceitful ways far from me, and favor me with your Torah. I choose the way of trust. I set your rulings before me. I cling to your instruction. Adonai, don't let me be put to shame. I will run the way of your mitzvah, for you have broadened my understanding.
Hey, Psalm 119, verses 33 through 40. Teach me, Adonai, the ways of your laws. Keeping them will be its own reward for me. Give me understanding, then I will keep your Torah. I will observe it with all my heart. Guide me on the path of your mitzvah, for I take pleasure in it. Bend my heart toward your instruction and not toward selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. With your ways give me life. Fulfill your promise which you made to your servant, which you made to those who fear you. Avert the disgrace which I dread, for your rulings are good. See how long I long for your precepts in your righteousness. Give me life.
Whoa, like Vav. Psalm 119, verses 41 through 48. Oh, may your grace come to me, Adonai, your salvation as you have promised. Then I will have an answer for those who taunt me, for I trust in your word. Don't take away completely my power to speak the truth, for I put my hope in your rulings, and I will keep your Torah always, forever and ever. I will go wherever I like, for I have sought your precepts. I will speak of your instructions even to kings without being ashamed. I will delight myself in your mitzvah, which I have loved. I will lift my hands to your mitzvah, which I love, and I will meditate on your laws. Oh, totally copacetic.
Zion, Psalm 119, verses 49 through 56. Remember your promise to your servant, through which you have given me hope. In my distress, my comfort is this, that your promise gives me life. Though the arrogant scorn me completely, I have not turned away from your Torah. Adonai, I keep in mind your age-old rulings. In them I take comfort. Fury seizes me when I think of the wicked, because they abandon your Torah. Your laws have become my songs wherever I make my home. I remember your name, Adonai, at night, and I observe your Torah. This comfort has come to me because I observe your precepts.
Hey, Psalm 119, verses 57 through 64. Adonai, I say that my task is to observe your words. I beg your favor with my whole heart. Show pity to me in keeping with your promise. I thought about my ways and turned my feet towards your instruction. I hurry, I don't delay to observe your mitzvot, even when the cords of the wicked are close around me. Righteous rulings, I'm a friend of all who fear you, of those who observe your precepts. The earth, Adonai, is full of your grace. Teach me your laws.
Hey ha, Tet, Psalm 119, verses 65 through 72. You have treated your servant well, Adonai, in keeping with your word. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, because I trust in your mitzvot. Before I was humbled, I used to go astray, but now I observe your word. You are good, and you do good. Teach me your laws. The arrogant are slandering me, but I will wholeheartedly keep your precepts. Their hearts are as thick as fat, but I take delight in your Torah. It is for my good that I have been humbled. It was so that I would learn your laws. The Torah you have spoken means more to me than a fortune in gold and silver.
Yod, Psalm 119, verses 73 to 80. Your hands made and formed me. Give me understanding, so I can learn your mitzvah. Those who fear you rejoice at the sight of me, because I put my hope in your word. I know, Adonai,
that your rulings are righteous, that even when you humble me, you are faithful. Let your grace comfort me. In keeping with your promise to your servant, show pity on me, and I will live, for your Torah is my delight. Let the proud be ashamed, because they wrong me with lies. As for me, I will meditate on your precepts. Let those who fear you turn to me, along with those who know your instruction. Let my heart be pure in your laws, so that I won't be put to shame.
Aleph, Bet, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zion, Het, Tet, Yod, Yole, He,
Kaf. Psalm 119, verses 81 through 88. I am dying to know your salvation. My hope is in your word. My eyes fail from watching for your promise. I ask, when will you comfort me? For I have shriveled like a wineskin in a smoky room. Still, I don't forget your laws. How long can your servant stay alive? When will you bring judgment on my persecutors? The arrogant have dug pits for me to fall in. This is not in keeping with your Torah. All your mitzvot show your faithfulness. They are hounding me with lies. Help me! Help! They have nearly ended my life on earth, but I have not abandoned your precepts. In keeping with your grace, revive me, and I will observe your spoken instruction.
Psalm 119, verses 89 through 96. Your word continues forever, Adonai, firmly fixed in heaven. Your faithfulness through all generations. You established the earth, and it stands. Yes, it stands today in keeping with your rulings, for all things are your servants. If your Torah had not been my delight, I would have perished in my distress. I will never forget your precepts, for with them you have made me alive. I am yours. Save me because I seek your precepts. The wicked hope to destroy me, but I focus on your instruction. I see the limits of all perfection, but your mitzvah has no bounds.
Mem, Psalm 119, verses 97 through 104. How I love your Torah. I meditate on it all day. I am wiser than my foes, because your mitzvah are mine forever. I have more understanding than all my teachers, because I meditate on your instruction. I understand more than my elders, because I keep your precepts. I keep my feet from every evil way in order to observe your word. I don't turn away from your rulings, because you have instructed me. How sweet to my tongue is your promise, truly sweeter than honey in my mouth. From your precepts I gain understanding. This is why I hate every false way.
Noon. Psalm 119, verses 105 to 112. Your word is a lamp for my foot and a light on my path. I have sworn an oath and confirmed it, that I will observe your righteous rulings. I am very much distressed. Adonai, give me life in keeping with your word. Please accept my mouth's voluntary offerings, Adonai, and teach me your rulings. I am continually taking my life in my hands, yet I haven't forgotten your Torah. The wicked have set a trap for me, yet I haven't strayed from your precepts. I take your instruction as a permanent heritage because it is the joy of my heart. I have resolved to obey your laws forever at every step. Ah! I'm okay. Cut. Oy vey.
Samuel, Psalm 119, verses 113 through 120. I hate double-minded people, but I love your Torah. You are my hiding place and shield. I put my hope in your word. Leave me alone, you evildoers, so that I can keep my God's mitzvot. Uphold me as you promised, and I will live. Don't disappoint me in my hope. Support me, and I will be saved. Always putting my attention on your laws. You reject all who stray from your laws, for what they deceive themselves with is false. You discard the wicked of the earth like a slag. This is why I love your instruction. My body trembles for fear of you. Your rulings make me afraid.
Pay attention, children. And Psalm 119, verses 121 through 128. I have done what is just and right. Don't abandon me to my oppressors. Guarantee your servant's well-being. Don't let the arrogant oppress me. My eyes fail from watching for your salvation and for the fulfillment of your righteous promise. Deal with your servant in accordance with your grace, and teach me your laws. I am your servant. Give me understanding so that I can know your instruction. The time has come for Adonai to act, because they are breaking your Torah. Therefore, I love your mitzvah more than gold, more than fine gold. Thus I direct my steps by your precepts. Every false way I hate. That is all, children.
Pay.
Thank you again, Tangerine the Cat. Pay. Psalm 119, verses 129 through 136. Your instruction is a wonder. This is why I follow it. Your words are a doorway that lets in light, give understanding to the thoughtless. My mouth is wide open as I pant with longing for your mitzvah. Turn to me and show me your favor in keeping with your judgment for those who love your name. Guide my footsteps by your word. Don't let any kind of sin rule me. Redeem me from human oppression, and I will observe your precepts. Make your face shine upon your servant and teach me your laws. Rivers of tears flow down from my eyes because they don't observe your Torah. Oh, oh no. Now I'm so very sad.
Zadi, Psalm 119, verses 137 through 144. You are righteous, Adonai, and your rulings are upright. You have commanded your instruction in righteousness and great faithfulness. My zeal is destroying me because my foes have forgotten you. Your word. Your word is refined to complete purity, and your servant loves it. I may be small and despised, but I do not forget your precepts. Your righteousness is eternal righteousness, and your Torah is truth. Trouble and distress have overtaken me, but your mitzvot are my delight. Your instruction is righteous forever. Give me understanding, and I will live.
Now I am happy again.
Groovy. Wah! Oh, golf. Psalm 119, verses 145 to 152. Wholeheartedly, I am calling on you. Answer me, Adonai. I will keep your laws. I am calling on you. Save me, and I will observe your instruction. I rise before dawn and I cry for help. I put my hope in your word. My eyes are open before the night watches, so that I can meditate on your promise. In your grace, hear my voice, Adonai. In keeping with your justice, revive me. The pursuers of carnality are getting close. They are distancing themselves from your Torah. You are close by, Adonai, and all your mitzvot are truth. Long ago I learned from your instruction that you established it forever.
Rash, Psalm 119, verses 153 to 160. Look in my distress and rescue me, for I do not forget your Torah. Plead my cause and redeem me. In keeping with your promise, revive me. Salvation is far away from the wicked, because they don't seek your laws. Great is your compassion, Adonai. In keeping with your rulings, revive me. Although my persecutors and foes are many, I have not turned away from your instruction. I look at traitors with disgust because they don't keep your word. See how I love your precepts, Adonai. In keeping with your grace, revive me. The main thing about your word is that it's true and all your just rulings last forever. Ha ha ha. What a total rush, dudes and dudettes.
Sheen, Psalm 119, verses 161 through 168. Princes persecute me for no reason, but my heart stands in awe of your words. I take joy in your promise, like someone who finds much beauty. I hate falsehood, I detest it, but I love your Torah. I praise you 7 times a day because of your righteous rulings. Those who love your Torah have great peace. Nothing makes them stumble. I hope for your deliverance, Adonai. I obey your mitzvot. My soul observes your instruction. I love it so much. I observe your precepts and instructions. For all my ways lie open before you.
Peace unto thee, peace unto thee, peace unto thee, peace, 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 shalom.
Well, boys and girls, Psalm 119 and the Hebrew alphabet tell us so many wonderful things about Torah. I don't know about you, but I think that according to Psalm 119, Torah is not something that Messiah would do away with. Quite the opposite. I've said it before and I will say it again. Yahweh loves us so much He gave us Torah. Both the written Torah to guide us in how to live and the living Torah, Yeshua Messiah, to bring us life. And that is why the words of Torah are to be on your heart. That is why we delight in teaching Torah to all you wonderful children. And because Torah is Yahweh's tremendous gift to us, that is why, boys and girls, you are to talk about the words of Torah when you sit at home, when you are traveling on the road, when you lie down, and when you get up. Thank you for tuning into Torah Puppets. This is your roving rabbit reporter, Here We Go, saying, here I go, bye for now.